Look, I get overseas education a big export industry after iron ore, coal and gas, one of our biggest. That's worth $40 billion a year. But so often these students, well, they're trying to buy residency in Australia, not an Australian education. As the Sydney Morning Herald reports today, especially since the Morrison government lifted the cap on the hours these so-called students are allowed to work, well, there's been an explosion in student applications, especially from the subcontinent. There's no doubt that Australia's relationship with India matters. They are a strategic counterweight to China and they're an alternative market for our goods and services. But that shouldn't mean that it's open slather to immigrate to Australia by first using the student visa system to get here. At least 5 Australian universities are now checking all applicants for visas from some parts of India because they believe these prospective students are more interested in working than studying. As the Herald reports, Home Affairs in February rejected 94% of applications from India to study in the vocational sector because of fears about working by these visa holders or would-be visa holders as opposed to studying. And yes, many of these students would make fantastic Australians if they join Team Australia. If they want to migrate rather than just come here for a short time to study, then we need to assess their applications on the migration basis, not the study basis, here for a short time and go home. But right now, we don't have the housing or the infrastructure to cope with 300,000 plus newcomers every year, including all of these students who are looking to stay here permanently. Yet broke governments, like we're seeing in Victoria, well, they just want more and more migrants to keep coming because the extra tax benefits are immediate, helps prop up bad budgets. And any of the long-term costs, well, they'll hit the states long after the politicians have retired. I'm pro-migrant because nearly all of us are migrants or the descendants of migrants. But having got control of the illegal migration by stopping the boats, we really don't want to lose control of legal migration through an influx of dodgy students who, once here, are not interested in either studying or going home.